Okay, in part 1 we did the little circle with the 4 chains. Now what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to do the actual beginning of the granny square. So you start off, you want to keep your tail behind you, and make sure you wrap your tension around your fingers. Let me zoom out just a little bit, I'm too close. Alright, now what you're going to do to make your first shell is a group of 3 double crochets. In this case, it could be different in a different pattern. You want to chain 3. This is going to count as your first double crochet. So you do your chain, so you yarn over. A yarn over is you take and you hook, you actually bring the yarn over the hook at the same time scooping the hook under the yarn. And then you catch it, turn it down slightly, draw it through. That's 1. Do it again. 2, 3. This will count as your first double crochet. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work all our stitches in that little circle that I pointed out. You zoom in again. In the circle of chains that you made, there's, if you pull them out, you can find the hole in the middle. And like I said, there is another video that I'll show you how to do this with a paper clip so that it'll mark the center of your hole. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out again. Alright, to do a double crochet, which is abbreviated DC, you yarn over your hook. A yarn over is where you wrap it over the back to the front of your hook, like so. Okay, now put your finger on that. Okay, and now take your hook, bring it forward, and stick it in the middle hole of those 4 chains, just like so. Now this tail here, you can lay that right along the chain and work over that as well. Okay, and now you're going to take your hook, bring your yarn in front of it, catch it up, and draw it up through the middle. I've got a hair. Get that out of there. When you have a dog, even if it's a short-haired dog, its hair is going to get everywhere. Alright, there we have the first part of our double crochet. So now we're going to yarn over a hook, and there should be 3 loops on the hook, by the way. Then yarn over your hook, catch it up, and draw through 2 loops. Yarn over your hook, make sure it's caught up under the hook there, and draw through 2 more loops. That's a double crochet. So we count our chain 3 as a double crochet, and this is a double crochet. And we're going to make 1 more. So you yarn over the hook, insert back in that same hole, and you want to scoop and catch up that yarn and pull it through. Yarn over, catch it up, draw through 2, yarn over, catch it up, and through 2 more. You have a chain 3, 1, 2 double crochet. Count the chain 3 as a double, so that means you have 3 double crochet. In a granny square, 3 double crochet makes a shell. Now in other patterns you'll have different stitch patterns that make a shell, so don't think all shells are made of 3 double crochet. In this case, that's what it is. Alright, now moving on. We want to do a corner. Right now it's just like a little, I don't know, looks like a swim fin. See? Alright, okay, now we're going to chain 2 to make a corner. So this is what you do, is you yarn over your hook and you draw it through. Remember we did those chains before. Yarn over, draw it through for a second time to make 2 chains. Okay, and we were working this way, so what we're going to do is we're going to pivot so that all those double crochets come to our right, and that the hook, the hole that we're working into, is on the left. All right, now we're going to yarn over, insert back in the same hole, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. This is the first double crochet of our second shell. Yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Now we have 2 double crochet in our second shell. We need to make one more to complete our shell. Yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Now we've got 2 shells and a corner, and each shell has 3 double crochet. Now we're going to pivot again so that the recent shells are on the right, like so. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do what we just did again, back into that same circle. We're going to yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, do it again, yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. You can hear my dog in the background. Yarn over, insert the hook, catch up a loop and draw it up, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. I went a little faster because this is repeating the same thing over. What you should do is, if I'm going too fast, rewind it and watch it again, pause it, then do your part, and then watch it again. Okay, chain 2, just like we did back here. Yarn over, insert the hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. We need to make 2 more double crochet in that middle circle. Yarn over, insert the hook, catch up a loop and draw it through, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. One more time. Bring your yarn over the hook, insert it in the hole, catch it up, pull it up through, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Now we got to finish our last corner by making 2 chains. So it's yarn over, draw it through, yarn over, draw it through. All right, now we want to close it off. So this is where we make a slip stitch. So you insert, see these, you got your 3 chains right here. 1, 2, 3. This top chain here looks kind of like a V. You want to go in under this bottom, see this little loop down here, put your hook right above that and poke it through, and you will have 2 loops on the back. See, like that. And then you catch your yarn and draw it through. Draw your first loop through your second loop, like so, and pull it up tight. And there we have, and what you do is you finger block. You stretch at the corners a little bit, pull them out a little. It's called finger blocking. And you have a square. That's our first round. So I'm going to stop this here and we'll start the second round of your granny square on the next video.